ACP Sanusi Jida.
Okay, so what's your name again, please? Let's take it again.
I'm the chairman for this. My name is ACP Sanusi Jida. I'm chairing the steering committee for this 20th year anniversary celebration.
Okay, why did you choose to mark it this way?
It's been 20 years. We all started together precisely on the 15th of August 2002. And by the grace of God, we are 20 years today. And it will be hard for us to all meet the way we're meeting now. Because in the next few years to come, a lot will be retired and a lot must have left the service. So marking our 20th year anniversary is one we hold very dear for knowing that we might not be meeting like this again.
My name is ASP Olabiso Kuwobi. I'm the secretary of the organizing planning committee of this anniversary, our 20th anniversary.
Okay, my first question to you is this. The mental trauma, is there anything like mental trauma associated with your profession? And when you go back home, how do you,
that there must be mental trauma associated with this kind of a job. Why? Because every day, what you hear from people that come to the police station to start with are usually bad news. It's either armed robbers come to the house, it's either somebody is raped, it's either people fought. You only see people come to the police station to come and share good news with the police. They always bring their problems to the police. And when you wake up every day and you are loaded with such news daily, and you have the challenges also to solve problems, to be a solution provider to problems brought to you, it's natural that you'll be affected. But when you're affected, the only thing that keeps us going is that from day one, with the kind of trainings we're given, we were trained to be solution givers, we were trained to be security givers, we are trained to be the societal watchdogs, we are trained to always be there for people. So the trainings from the beginning, ab initio, is what has prepared us. Then now that we're in the job, we're able to know that with the leadership of the Inspector Generals of Police that we've been having, our leaders, the kind of mentorship we have in the job is part of what is making us to go through it. Then, in the first medical section of the police, we have an aspect whereby if officers are going through trauma, they can go there and ensure that they talk to counselors, they talk to doctors, where they will be told what they're supposed to be told. Then most importantly, the leadership of the police has mandated supervisors in the police to keep watch of their junior ones. Look at them whether they're happy, anytime they are behaving somehow, so that we'll not be having cases of occupational trauma.
Okay, talking about leadership and other, I'm going to take you on all inclusion. You're a woman, you've done well when you were a DPO, your records are there to speak for you. Now, you have male bosses. How has it been in terms of an all-inclusion agenda?
Well, in the Nigeria Police Force, we don't have discrimination. There's no gender discrimination. Because from the day we were enlisted, and during our training, as you can see these recruits going on training now, female are not separated. We went through the same thing, the same arms training. In fact, at a time in our training in academy, we were taken to Mobile Police Training Force Center at Goza, and we all went through the same thing. That is why you can see that even while we're jogging, there's no class, there's no discrimination. In fact, women are at the front, and men gave it to us because they know that what they can do, we too can do it. Even as you can see, we have in Lagos State, we have, almost the same ratio of female DPOs with male DPOs. So we have female are not discriminated against, and that is a good news for girl child in Nigeria. Okay. They have every reason to see us as models. They have every reason to see us as a gender through which they can achieve their dreams. They should not think that if they join the police, they will only be in the office to serve tea, to cross children while going to school. No, we do DPO work. We do commanders work. We have command CPs, commissioners of police. We have female that are AIGs. We have female that are up there. We've had female DIGs. You understand? So there's no discrimination in the police, and we're not limited by any kind of tax or duty assigned to us to do. In fact, this our organization of 20th anniversary, we have more females that are the organizers than the male in the committee.
Okay, from me, ma, what do you think you police are lacking that you want the government to do for you?
Well, I want to first start by thanking the President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Since this present dispensation, it first started with police reforms, and we all can see changes going on. Then with the appointment of our present IGP, we can see that the reform is such that everybody is shaping in into the reform of the federal government. Those who cannot shape in, who cannot meet up with the ongoing tsunami of change in the police, have been shaping out. As you can see, policemen that are misbehaving, you see the way the Inspector General of Police, the way he's dealing with them, because we cannot afford to keep having rotten eggs among us. When we keep having rotten eggs, they would spoil the good eggs, and that's why you see that the IGP is not going by public emotions. It's not going by what will people say or being carried away by emotions. He just felt that the police must be good. We must have the best. We have a saying in the police: it's only the best that joins the police. If you are not the best, you have no business being in the police. So the IGP presently is shaping in the police presently. And you can see that just recently some policemen that rejected the bribe of $200,000, what did the IGP do to them? He commended them. So as it is, with the support of the government, the police is getting better. You see that recently we have the Nigeria Police Trust Fund, which is doing a whole lot towards changing the police. So it's just a matter of time. My own advice to people is, as we have changes going on in the police, let members of the public flow with the tide of change. That's why you see that our theme for this celebration is walk with the police. Walk with the police. So we cannot do it alone. We are working already towards working on ourselves. Members of the police should also work with us so that we can have a better police force.
The job of a police officer is a very sensitive one, I must say. And I want to ask that, how have you...
ASP Veronica Ame Akpa. I'm the OC Zonal Intelligence Bureau, Zone 2, Lagos.
Okay, now I discovered that you have just few women amongst the lots. How would you describe that working with your men folk? Have you been able to measure up to standard in the profession, your women?
Definitely. And I know you are all witnesses to that. We've held very sensitive positions that women have never held. So we are equal to the task, and I would say that 20 years down the lane, I think we are doing well.
Okay, can you share with us some of the challenges faced in the course of your work?
One of the greatest challenges that we are faced is losing our colleagues. We started about 400 and something. We have lost over 40 in the course of the job. Some died while doing the job, and it's very disheartening. But we thank God because they paid the ultimate sacrifice.
Then as a mother, how do you marry being a mother and a police officer?
I must admit that it's very tough. Our children, they support us, our husbands, they support us, our wives. But with their support and the support of every one of you, we have made it so far. And we are willing to take it as far as we can.
Okay, knowing fully well, and you have talked about it earlier, that the percentage of women are not that much it's low in the Nigerian police force. What message do you have for ladies or young girls out there, or even parents, for to encourage females to go into the Nigerian police force?
I think
what do you think is causing the low percentage rate?
No, I think the number has improved over time. We are 20 years in the job, and as at then, each state, they used to take average of 10 and 1 female. But that has improved greatly. The number has increased. Emphasis during recruitment is also on women. So the number has definitely increased. We can see them in the police stations, and that's why we are even taking up more tasking duties.
Do you dream to one day see a female Inspector General of Police?
Definitely, definitely. We will make that history. I believe we'll make it. Because 21 will make it.
Amen.
Well, cause 21 is a very special set of people. From what I observed, I want to ask that, could you tell us one or two things that makes this particular set a special one?
I want to be modest, but I will say that people like myself, Sheyi, the chairman of the planning committee, and a great host of others have made this course unique. We have said that we must unite to serve the country selflessly, and that is why course 21 stands out. We have said that we will never give up. There's no. We don't have no in our dictionary. It's always yes, ahead, we must achieve. And that's why course 21 is unique.
Thank you.
Your name again?
CSP Veronica Ame Akpa.
Amen. Okay.
Yeah, it comprises all of us from the whole nation. The activities for the 20th anniversary celebration was graciously approved by the Inspector General of Police, whom we give all gratitude to.
Now, 20 years down the line, what are the regrets and the achievements? Regrets are.
Well, we've come this far, and we have achieved a lot towards crime prevention in our Nigerian society today, knowing fully well the challenges that are being faced by the police. And the regret is that a whole lot of us that started this journey together, we have lost about 45 to the cold hands of death. So if they were alive today, I believe the fun here would have been more than what we are experiencing today.
So after this, what do we hope to, what do Nigerians come and cover our uphold free renew? What does it take? What are you taking home from this celebration?
Well, we're taking home a whole lot of things. We're taking home brotherhood. We're taking home togetherness. We're taking home unity. We're taking home, we're still one. All of us are still one. You can see from the happy faces you're seeing around here. We're taking home a whole lot of things that we're still bounded together from where we started 20 years ago.
So what do you do for the children of those falling
45?
Yes, we've been doing a whole lot. From day one, we've been supporting the family in various ways. And at the end of this 20th years anniversary, we still intend to reach out to them in our own small way.
20 years down the lane, the youngest officers, what advice do you have for them?
Well, they should persevere. They should persevere. They should be disciplined. They should be very, very obedient to all laws that goes around the police. They should look at us as role models and hope to also come this far. But I would just want to wish them well because presently the security challenges in the country is something that is of concern. They just have to be very careful, ensure they are disciplined, and whatever training that they're sent in the police, they should ensure they put in their best.
Aside from this work, what other events are in place, for this particular celebration?
Yeah, we have lectures built for tomorrow. We have 3 lecturers that will come talk to us on the future of our retirement and some other things like that. And probably we'll be marking our anniversary dinner and award night, hopefully by the grace of Almighty God tomorrow. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah!